It's Monday and our open won't roll. So hey, that's how we're beginning.
Woo.
What's up, guys? It is Monday, June 24th. Thanks for being with us today for the show. I'm Hayley Harmon, and I'm so pleased to have Miss Jacqueline Nye with me today on the show. You know her. She's a reporter here at LEX 18. She's usually breaking the big stories.
I know. I'm usually not here at this time. I usually don't get here till 2:30.
Yes.
So I'm like, this is a new time for me.
Yeah, so if you watch our 11 o'clock news, we call it night side in the news business. Jacqueline works basically, 2:30
to 11:30.
11:30, but some nights you don't get off till later, midnight,
Depends.
12:30. Woo!
It depends when the news happens,
That's right. So were you freaking out when you had to get up this morning in time to get here for this?
You know what? It wasn't that bad.
Okay,
because
good.
even though I work that late shift,
Yeah.
I still try to keep
Semi-normal schedule.
Semi-normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm usually up
Yes.
around 9:30. So
Okay.
it wasn't terrible.
Wasn't terrible. Well, I'm glad you guys are going to get to see another side of Jacqueline, because for you viewers out there that know Jacqueline, you see her. Yeah, like I said, she's always on the big, toughest stories of the day. So you're going to get to see a little different side of her personality. She's one of my close friends, and I just love her, and I'm so pumped she's filling in today.
I know. This is so fun.
So let's let people know a little bit about you. You're from Chicago.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I went to UK.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was telling one of our interns earlier why you chose UK, because you weren't from here. So what did make you choose
No,
UK?
I just I wanted to go to a big sports school, actually in the South, and I just was not finding one I liked. And then it was kind of like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
So, but then I came here, I just saw the campus, I was like, yep, that's it.
That's it. I feel like there's a lot of people. I was in Knoxville this weekend. My best friend got married, and same thing. She's from Texas, and then she moved to Ohio with her family when she was young. And she came to UK for the same reason. She came toward the campus and was just like, I want to go to a big school, and same thing. I feel like there's a lot of people that come to UK and fall in love with it, even though they're not from Kentucky.
Yeah, and I really liked it just because it is a university, obviously, but it's a huge school.
Yeah.
But then Lexington, to some part, kind of has it's a city, but it also has a small town feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and that's one of the reasons I just really fell in love with it. And obviously I was so in love with it, I came back here.
Exactly. Yeah, she's kind of stayed in Kentucky. We actually worked at the same TV station, our very first jobs out of school.
Yeah.
I worked at WBKO over in Bowling Green, and Jacqueline worked there as well. Right after I left.
Yeah, maybe
right?
a year, I think there was maybe a year gap or something like that.
And then we both came over here to
Look at
LEX
us.
18, to
Look
the
at us
promised
now.
land. Now here we are. How was your weekend? I understand you took a fall. What happened?
Well, the whole weekend was great. My grandpa turned 80, and
Awesome.
my family had a big family reunion. We all went to Nashville.
Love it.
We don't really have any family ties there, but we just wanted to go to a cool city and just do something fun. And so that was really fun. I got to see my entire family, people that I haven't seen in a couple years.
Oh, that's
awesome. My grandparents even came with us out on Broadway for a while. So that was a blast.
I love it so much. They're she was showing me videos. Your grandparents were dancing and living it up with you guys.
They had a blast. It was so fun.
I love it.
Yeah, and then I'm moving later on this week, so I was trying to get a head start last night, and we have a glass door.
Yeah.
That's a part of you know how you have the glass door and then you have the main front door or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was moving stuff from the garage and from just inside the house to my car and the garbage, and I next thing I know, I'm on the side of our house at our garbage, and I see one dog is running across.
Oh no.
And then another dog is in the yard.
Because at your place now,
no.
you and your roommate have 3 dogs there,
Yes.
right? Oh no. Oh no. And
like,
none of them are
oh,
small. They're all big dogs.
Yeah. So I tried to grab a collar of one. I'm just oh no, at least have one in the house. And as I'm grabbing him, he yanks me. I fall. Then he yanks himself out of the collar and just takes off. I'm
He got
this
the
is
collar
just...
over his head?
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. But yeah, it just was oh Lord. I'm this is a great way
As
to
if
spend
moving...
a Sunday night. And
Yes.
at this point, it was dark. Because when I got back from Nashville last night, it was I think it happened around 11. I just was doing some last minute stuff before I went to bed, and I just was great.
Perfect.
So.
As if moving isn't hard enough. Jacqueline's it physically hurts me to have to move. Okay, so we've got a great show for you today. We're talking about some new plants to add to your summer garden this year. Do you do any gardening, any plants? You got a green thumb?
I don't have a green thumb.
Okay.
But I'm interested in getting one.
Yes. Oh, yes. I'd love to have a green thumb.
I would love to have one, and I love flowers.
Me too.
I always want to have some around the house and in my, just everywhere. So yeah, this is definitely something I'm interested in.
Yes. So we're going to tell you kind of what is in season right now, what's blooming the best. Our friends from Springhouse Gardens are going to be here with us today, and so they're going to tell us about that. Also, okay, if you haven't been to this new restaurant in Lexington, Shaking Seafood and Wings, you are missing out. We did our weekly Facebook Live with them a couple weeks ago, and now they're going to join us on the show today. Have you been over there yet?
No, I haven't, but you were telling me about this earlier.
It's awesome.
Yeah. So now it sounds like sounds like a place I have to go.
The main thing that they're like, I guess kind of known for that we had when we were there that was awesome is like steamer bowls, and you pick like what kind of seafood you want. They also serve chicken in case you're not a seafood person. A lot of people are not.
Okay.
But if you are, this is like heaven. So you pick like if you want like shrimp, lobster, any kind of white fish, anything like that, then you pick what kind of flavoring you want it to be, how hot it is, and then it literally, like if you've been to a crawfish boil, they bring it out in this big bowl, and crawfish is one of their options. It has like all the fish, and then it has potatoes and corn, and then they put in a whole hard-boiled egg, which I'd never had as part of it, and I can't even tell you how good it was.
That sounds so good.
Yes, and their patio is awesome. It's huge and it's covered, which is great because Kentucky loves the rain lately.
Yeah,
so.
apparently.
Yes.
Sun is
so we're gonna get
stranger.
Exactly. We miss you. Come back to us. Yes, so we are going to chat with them today. Again, they're Shaking Seafood and Wings here in Lexington. We'll tell you right where they're located and also kind of a little bit more about what is on the menu. Okay, so the first story we want to talk about today, have you seen these pics? I love this so much. It's this dad.
Oh,
yeah.
My gosh.
This dad down in Florida decided to teach his daughter a lesson, and they videoed it. Look, she's mortified. Jason Hayley put on a pair of super short shorts to make a point. He says his 14-year-old daughter had on some shorts that he felt showed too much skin, so he's like, fine, if you want to do it, and here she is, she's putting hers on. He's like, fine, then I'm going to do it too. He told his daughter he would pick her up from school every day wearing these shorts if she wears hers. He said it worked. She told Dad she understood where he was coming from. A video of him showing off those dad thighs spread across the world. 30 million views this video got. Would your dad ever do something like this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, same. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I think my parents were very like, you're not going anywhere in that.
Oh, same.
And so it just got to the point where I knew to not even try.
Exactly. That's the thing. I never really pushed the boundaries, but my dad would always make my mom tell us. He'd always be like, Ann, I have a sister. He'd be like, tell the girls they can't wear those shorts anymore. Your mom would be like, your dad says you can't wear those shorts anymore.
Also, too, is she wearing those to school?
Because that's what I'm wondering, like, what a lax dress code.
Yeah, seriously.
But I mean, it varies across the country what dress codes are from school to school.
I remember, like, when I was in high school, that was really when, like, leggings were becoming the thing, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, they wouldn't even let us wear leggings with, like, a longer shirt. Like, it had to still be, like, fingertip length.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even if you were wearing leggings, like, underneath. I don't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know if my high school was just, like, more strict or whatever.
We had a pretty strict dress code, and I was so mad. The year after I graduated from high school, my school went to uniforms. I think uniforms are awesome, mainly because you take way less time to get ready in the morning. It takes out all that weird, like, social, in high school, everybody judges everybody, and just like cliques and stuff like that. It takes out the, what kind of clothes does she have on? And that kind of just like bullying and judgment. That's out the window. And it's just easy. Everybody looks the same. It's done. And so I was jealous when they got uniforms. I was like, man.
Oh, see, my grade school, I wore a uniform all the way to 8th grade. So I went to a public high school. So I was like, yes,
I get to wear regular clothes. Yeah.
And I can wear just like a t-shirt. I was like, I can pick my outfit every day. So
see, it
I was
depends
very
on
excited about it, but
that's true.
I could see, where it would be. But see, I had already worn a uniform for like 8 years.
Oh, so
I
you're
was
like,
over it.
I have other clothes. All right, what's our next story, Jacqueline?
Okay, so a woman says she fell asleep during an Air Canada flight only to wake up hours after the touchdown. Tiffany O'Brien was flying from Quebec City to Toronto's Pearson Airport. She says she was in an empty row of seats and fell asleep. Now, it was nearly midnight when she woke up and everyone was gone, and she says she texted the friend who drove her to the airport trying to explain what happened. Then the friend contacted airport reported officials. O'Brien says she was able to enter the cockpit to open the door of the plane, and the ground crew managed to rescue her. Air Canada confirms they are investigating the incident.
Yeah, like how does the crew not realize, oh, there's a human being still on here?
Like, don't.
How does that happen?
Okay, like when you fly, I feel like I'm not even like fully off the plane yet. You know, like there's still people getting off, and the flight attendants are like cleaning like the aisles and stuff. So it's like, did they just like not clean this aisle and like see a woman sleeping?
They're like, all right, I got up all the peanuts, the water, no, not a human. That's up to her.
All right, okay, she can stay there and sleep.
Oh
she
my
looks comfy.
So not only it was hours later, so clearly like they had shut it down for the night, and she's out there alone, and then you're stuck in the plane. Girl.
What would you do if that happened to you?
Insta story, first of all.
Yeah, totally. You have to go viral.
I would call 911. I'm such a panicker. I would have called 911 and been like, the worst has happened.
I would have done the only thing I would know how to do, call my mom.
You know what? I actually would have done that too. Oh my gosh, why? Mom! She's like,
what do I do?
You're an adult, okay? You can handle this. Honey. He may not be a beauty, but he's still top dog. Scamp the Tramp took top honors at the 31st annual World's Ugliest Dog Contest. It was held in California on Friday. Here he is. Oh, the big-eyed pooch beat 19 other contestants for this year's title. The goal of the annual competition is to bring attention to the needs of rescue dogs. I actually don't think he's that ugly.
How is he?
He's so cute. Scamp and his owner got a trophy, a $1,500 prize, and a trip to New York to appear on the Today Show.
Look at them holding him up like Simba.
Oh my gosh, so cute. So cute. I love it.
He's so cute.
Yeah, I can't believe that. All right, we got to take our first break. Stay with us, though. Coming up, it is now officially summer, and if you're looking to add some color to your flower garden this year, there's a wide variety of shrubs and plants to pick from.
And you can find them at Springhouse Gardens. We're taking a look at what's blooming now next.